Greetings and welcome to our 4th episode of the Oblivion Mod month, taking a look at some of the best mods released for Oblivion each month. And as always, I'm your host, Elf Guy, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the best mods released in February 2018. And yes, I know, we're still a bit behind here, but have patience. Rest assured, we'll catch up to our backlog here eventually. And anyway, February was a pretty active month for the Oblivion modding community, of about 50 or so new mods being released, including new quest mods, house mods, and much more. And we'll be taking a look at a few of those here today. But first, as always, down the links are down below, along with timestamp annotations to, jump ahead to a particular segment here. And with that out of the way, our mod of the month for February 2018 is Bounty Quest Fixed and polished by WalkerInShadows and GamerRick. And this probably isn't everyone's, pick for the mod of the month here. There were certainly more popular mods released in February, but, what can I say? I'm a sucker for quest mods, and Bounty Quest does add an awful lot of new content to check out here. But first and foremost, this is a rework of the original Bounty Quest mod by WalkerInShadows, cleaning and fixing the original mod and also adding in some new features here. And as the name would imply here, it adds Bounty Quest boards to a tavern in each city of Cyrodiil, where you can go to get a random quest. And yes, these are, sort of pre-designed quests, but the order you get them in is randomly assigned, so there's no telling which quest you'll get. And with about 20 quests per city, there's just a ton of questing content here to, keep you busy. And for the most part, these quests will send you to vanilla game dungeons, either to kill a particular target, like a named bandit, or, to kill a unique creature, like an ebony goblin here, or to recover some stolen goods or what have you. And some may even have you just, clearing out entire vanilla dungeons of creatures. And this just gives you a bit of an extra incentive to play through dungeons you otherwise, haven't done yet. Granted, that might not be a good thing with, Oblivion's lackluster, dungeon design here, but anyway, once you finish a quest, you can turn it in for about 200 gold each, and there's a limited number of quests that you can do per week, so you'll have to, keep coming back later for more. And in any event, with so much content and something like 150 quests to do, there's a lot to keep you occupied here, and all that makes it our mod of the month for February 2018, and you should definitely, check it out if you're looking for a bit more content to do in the lands of Cyrodiil. And next up, for our second pick for the mod of the month, we have Oblivion Races Unlocked, 3.5 OCO version 2 by PSage99. And now this mod adds, or rather unlocks, about 3 new races that you can now play as in Oblivion, including Dremora, Dark Seducers, and Golden Saints, all of which come in both male and female options. I have a number of new hairstyles and eye choices to choose from here. And to start out with, we're going to take a look at these new races in the character creation menu. And I must confess, I've never been, particularly good at customizing faces in Oblivion. I mean, I come from the Morrowind community, and, back in my day, the only thing we could customize was the head type and hairstyle, and that was about it, really. And, we were fine with that. Granted, every other boss mode looked like Fargoth, but really I think that was just inevitable regardless. And now you have all these fancy-dancy options like skin tone and age, and the space between your eyes, and the width and, height of your nose, and all these other just silly features. But I can imagine this grumblings aside, these are some pretty neat-looking character options. The Dremora especially are pretty intimidating looking, with those glowing red veins, and the Golden Saints obviously are, a bit gold-looking, and the Dark Seducers actually look a bit on the bluish side. Now, each of these new races naturally comes with new powers and abilities. For example, Golden Saints now have the Blessing of Madness, allowing them to fortify speed as well as resist magic and fire. And the Dremora have the Shield of Oblivion, which protects them from fire, but they also have a weakness to shock. And the Dark Seducers have the Realm Walk, which is an ideal trait for thieves or assassins, as well as resist poison and shock shield. And just real quick, you can see a Dremora character here, and they really are quite cool looking. And anyway, this is just a great mod to check out if you've ever wanted to play as one of the races from the realms of Oblivion. And all that makes it our second pick for the mod of the month. And finally, our third choice for the mod of the month here is Newland Eye by Asmodina. And now, yes, we have showcased this mod before for Oblivion Mod Showcases Episode 7, so we're kind of doing a repeat showcase here. But either way, Newland Eye is an absolutely beautiful new Aeoid-style player home, right along the coast near Anvil, with a lovely new island and estate, including a bridge connecting it to the mainland here, some really nice looking gardens, and even an Aeoid well that you can draw power from. And there's also a courtyard here, just full of statues, and also a few guards who, just protect the property here. And there's even a statue of Azura towards the back of the estate, which is sort of related to how you get this house, since you'll need to complete a short quest, and also find 2 sets of keys in order to access this new player home here. and the first of which is located around the statue of Azura, and the second of which involves some dungeon delving with a set of caverns and ruins underneath the island here. And the dungeon part of this mod here is actually modestly long, so it isn't exactly a quick loot and dash as you might expect, but will probably take you a good 15 minutes at the very least. And we're going to be skipping most of the dungeon delving content here, and just hopping straight to the actual player home portion of this house mod, by first checking out the throne room here, a rather scenic set of chambers with a couple of pet creatures, including an imp and a will-o'-the-wisp. And there's also a set of personal chambers, including a display hall here. And really, all things considered here, Neelandoi is a fairly small house mod, but what it lacks in size and grand estate, it more than makes up for an atmospheric and, cozy charm. After all, not everyone wants to live in some massive mansion, and there's a fair bit of a space here for the work you have to put into it, including a mixed master bedroom with a study and a dining room, and also a magic lab with altars of enchanting and spellmaking, a set of alchemical equipment, and a couple of, containers for ingredients and all that. There's also one guest bedroom, and overall this is just a really scenic and atmospheric area home to call your own, perfectly suited for players just, looking for a small place to stay. And that makes it our final pick for the mod of the month for February 2018. And that about wraps up today's episode of the Oblivion Mod of the month. I will be back in a few weeks here with a new episode taking a look at the best mods of March. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.